campers, welcome back. We are still in Franklin, Indiana. We are in fact on our way back to the place we delivered yesterday, which is where we're loading today, which I believe is going to be a drop hook, which is just drop off an empty trailer, pick up a loaded trailer, which is always super nice. Those are easy and quick and whatnot. And then we're just going to do a really short run down to central Kentucky after that. Should be all pretty easy driving, all interstates the whole way. Hang it, Maxwell. Chill. Maxwell? He seems to think my seatbelt is not connected, which it is, but because there's a sensor that's supposed to pester me if I don't, if that goes bad, it assumes I'm not wearing my seatbelt, which apparently is the case right now. It's fine. We are loaded. We are out of here. I like that place. That was
1,000 feet. Turn left onto Indiana 44 West.
Okay. That was a good place to drop off and a good place to pick up. Nice and simple. Drop hooks for the pickups, and it was a live unload to drop off, but it was a pretty easy live unload that I am very happy with. Yoink.
Turn left onto Indiana 44 West. Turn left onto the I-65 South ramp. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-65 South.
Travel center, the TA, just south of, well, it's about 30 miles south of here. Sorry, 40 miles. So we're going to go there and scale the load out. We've got a lot of wiggle room on the axle weights from what I can tell from my in-cab gauge.
Continue on I-65 south for 90 miles.
So we're just going to go straight to this TA instead of backtracking 5 miles to the north. No reason to backtrack when it's not absolutely necessary, and it doesn't look like we're going to be close to being overweight. Maxwell's very upset that he can't tell I have my seatbelt on. Maxwell, chill! Poor guy, he's so confused. Maxwell, stop! It's so annoying! I'd almost be better off not wearing my seatbelt, because then at least the dinging wouldn't come back. Not now, Maxwell. You're in a mood today, aren't you, buddy? Alrighty, well, we've got the load scaled. I rolled across the scale twice, in fact, because I had my front axle exactly where I thought it was. It was about 31,500 pounds, which is what I expected from the gauge on my dashboard. That was supposed to mean, with this load, that the rear axle should have been around 29,000 pounds. The rear axle was 34,000 pounds. Because apparently there's 4,000 pounds of cargo on this trailer that is not on my bill of lading, which is awesome. So I'm sure Prime is going to have a lovely discussion with the company that we're hauling this for about putting the correct weights on the bills. I'm sure they'll probably squeeze a few extra bucks out of them, because I think our rates are based on weight. I do not know. Fairly certain they are. Hopefully Prime gets that figured out and gets their money's worth out of the company. We'll see. Ooh, the Midwest's largest McDonald's. I bet it doesn't even have truck parking. Welcome to Louisville, Kentucky. Well, technically Indiana at the moment, but shortly, Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, whoops, no, I went this way. I went 64 east. Ding. Apparently this...
Welcome to Kentucky.
Thank you.
In a quarter mile, use the second from the right lane to take exit 137 for I-71 east towards Cincinnati, Lexington.
Apparently this is one fewer lanes wide than my GPS thinks it is. That's fine. 64 east.
Use the second from the right lane to take exit 137, then keep left at the fork.
Reduce speed, por favor.
Keep left at the fork.
There's a bumper on the shoulder. This is a much more friendly ramp than using 265.
Keep left.
I'm working on it. Oh, that's a bad spot to stop, dude.
Continue on I-64 East for 3/4 of a mile.
Think we're good? Alright. I don't know. Power! Acceleration! Maxwell, you can do it! Alright, so we are safely upon Interstate 64 East, which will be the road that we spend the rest of our afternoon on, at least until we deliver. We're going to have enough time left over, we might just get sent straight to another load, which is A-okay with me. That gets me a few more miles today. I'm sitting only about 200 miles on this trip total for my paycheck purposes, which is a little low for a single day, but, you know, it's better than sitting there not doing anything. Alright, so the reason we went 65 straight to 64 is because that series of ramps from 65 to 64 is considerably more truck friendly than the interchanges with 265. Because to get from 65 onto 265 East, it's a cloverleaf. To get from 265 onto 64 East, it's another cloverleaf. It's horrible. There's always a backup at both. Well, okay, not always the one from 65 to 265. But I have never encountered the 64 265 interchange without there being a backup there. So, since I'm aware of that potential issue, we went ahead and stayed on 65. There's not really that big a difference. I think the tolls are the same price to cross into Kentucky from not Ohio, Indiana. To go from Indiana to Kentucky, I believe it is the same price on both bridges. It was $10 on 65. I do not know offhand what it is for a truck on 265, but you know. What is with all the disabled vehicles out here today? What have you guys been doing, Louisville? Oh, welcome to Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We're actually not that far from where I live. I mean, it's just like less than a day's drive east of here on this highway, and you can get to my town. It's a little weird to be it feels like I'm back in my neck of the woods. I mean, we just passed Highway 460, which literally goes through Petersburg, and then this is...
In a half mile, take exit 113 for US 60 toward Mount Sterling.
And then this is US Route 60. This is a highway we're very familiar with. We just picked up that load of beer last week at Busch Gardens. That was on Highway 60. Last month we got to visit the very large array.
Take exit 113, then turn left onto US 60 East.
Near Socorro, New Mexico. That was also on US Highway 60, and we took US 60 all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. This is a road we see a lot of, I feel like, you know?
Turn left onto US 60 East.
I like it. Because there's so many parts of this highway that are just not, the trucks are just straight up not allowed on. So it's always cool to get to see a new chunk of it.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto CR 1019G.
this must be shift change at one of these one of the factories in here or something. Oh.
Continue on Oak Grove Drive for a half mile.
Alright. Made that work.
In 800 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Alrighty, the trailer is still back there. We got a different trailer. We got an empty one. Drop hook. So we spent a little extra time there because they needed my help to figure out a problem with one of the trailers that Prime had dropped. I got on the horn with Prime and got that fixed for them. So that was cool. Feel useful. I've got a craving for chicken that only McNuggets can satisfy. I just hope there's parking left. It's coming up on 4:45, so it shouldn't be full yet. There's no reason it would be full. This is still pretty early. No, I see spots.
Turn right toward US 60 East, then turn right. Turn left toward US 60 East, then turn left.
There's a truck exit back here.
In 400 feet,
I need to check and see where that goes, because that might be really useful. It's currently blocked by a house.
Make a U-turn.
That's, I don't know where that goes, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere, to be entirely honest.
In 800 feet, turn right.
I could just, yeah, this would be a nice, easy setup. Yoink. Reverse. Seatbelt off for added flexibility. And windows up. That'll do. Surprise! We're back on the road. We're actually almost back to Louisville. We're about to jump on 265 to go around the city to pick up a new load.
In a half mile, take exit 19A for Kentucky 841 South, Gene Snyder Freeway, I-265 South.
Alright. This is where the fun part comes. I've been here before. Oh, I forgot how much this sucked. There we go. Look at these two beautiful spots on the right. Well, getting out of here is going to be fun in the morning. Suffice to say, we are definitely closing our tails tonight. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Alright. I need to back up just a hair more. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go check and make sure people can still squeeze behind me. And then I guess we're stopped for the night. Alright, I want to do something weird. I'm going to do my outro now. Then we're going to walk outside. But when I edit this, I'm going to turn them around. So we're outside first and then the outro. I have no idea where anything is at this rest area. Bit tight. Still a couple parking spots left, not many. I think this is one of those rest areas that's like a bunker, so it can be used as a tornado shelter. I don't know. I am too tall for this sidewalk. Alright, duck under the trees. Man, I could have gotten a way easier spot if I just kept coming down here. No pets. Got it. Neat. Just a picnic area back here, I think. Let me see. Tool shed. I think that's pretty much everything. Nice rest area. So, my name's MacLeod, as Ranger17 on Twitter, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoy the videos by liking the videos. That helps me pop up in search results and as a recommended video on other channels, that sort of thing. If you want to have a conversation, Twitter's the best way to get a hold of me. You can also leave comments below the video. Those all push straight to my phone, so I do read them all. And subscribe if you want to see more. Super helpful. lets me pop up in your feed and all that stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.